Good morning and welcome to the virtual open day of the University of Nicosia. Today, we will show you our university, we'll show you our rankings, you will see our campus, and we will introduce you to the beautiful student life that the students at the university enjoy every single day. I will share my screen with you and let's go through the presentation of the University of Nicosia. Now, University of Nicosia is basically the ideal choice for studying in Europe. The University of Nicosia is located in Cyprus. It's a beautiful destination, as we will see later on in a video about Cyprus. UNIC is ranked in the top 4% of the universities globally by Times Higher Education. It's the first university, the number one university in Greece and Cyprus in business and economics. It has been ranked as number 8 out of the 25 Greek public universities overall. We are the largest English-speaking university in Southern Europe, and we have more than 14,000 students from 100 different countries. We have a number of students at the University of Nicosia coming from Cyprus, Greece, and the rest of the world. As we will see by analyzing the tuition fee and cost of living in a while, UNIC is a very smart investment for the future, especially since the UK has left the European Union and it has increased its tuition fees for international students. Additionally, we offer a fantastic campus experience. And in a while, we will have a student who will describe her experiences living at the University of Nicosia. We will see videos and pictures of life at UNIC. We also have a career center where we actually prepare you for a global career. And at the end of the presentation, we will give you the admissions and visa procedure in order to enroll and be a member of this beautiful university. Today, we actually have a whole team that will be presenting information about the university. We have our regional counselor who's dealing with Africa. We have our senior admission officer who's dealing with admissions. We have our marketing coordinator. We have our expert in age and relationships and student life, Aphrodite. You will see them all in a while. Therefore, a team of us is here, ready to present to you the University of Nicosia, and of course, answer any of your questions at the end. Now, the university is located in Cyprus, which is a European country. Cyprus is the safest place in the world for people ages between 15 to 39. We are the 5th best relocation destination worldwide. We are the 5th safest country in the world to visit. 80% of the population speaks English. We have more than 30,000 university students living in Cyprus. We have the highest tertiary education level in Europe, with more than 55% of the population having a degree, more than 12,000 years of history. And we're very proud that our city, Nicosia, has been voted as the best small European city for the future for human capital and lifestyle. Actually, Nicosia is ahead of Oxford, Geneva, and Basel. Where are we located? We are located in the beautiful Mediterranean Sea, on the east side of the Mediterranean, connecting Europe, Middle East, and Africa. A crossroads for all people that are looking the fantastic experience of traveling and studying in a different country. Let's see a video about Cyprus.
In the heart of the Mediterranean lies a modern and thriving EU member state, boasting a rich historical and cultural landscape. As a world-class academic and research center, Cyprus offers quality higher education in fully accredited academic institutions, both public and private, across a wide range of traditional and innovative programs. What do people themselves who choose Cyprus for their studies have to say about their experience?
People ask me why I didn't stay in Russia to study.
With so many Russians living here, Cyprus feels like home. I study psychology.
I was always intrigued by people, trying to observe and understand them.
And here they are all so friendly.
And the beauty of this country, the mountains and the sea, side by side. My university is so contemporary. My professors are passionate and very supportive. I am considering an Erasmus exchange, but I find it difficult to leave this place. When I go out, I meet people of different cultures. We all live together in harmony and respect.
Yes, I guess I could live here forever.
The weather is nice, life is fun, people are great. I had no problem adapting. Had real support from my teachers and classmates. They all speak English. My studies in medicine are well organized and recognized. There are state-of-the-art labs and exciting research opportunities. I can even access lectures later through the university's electronic platform. We also get work placements. I really feel I'm gaining enough to pursue a career anywhere in the world. I love traditional Cypriot food, and I like shopping. Everything is at my doorstep.
I live and work in a place I love. I enjoy the Mediterranean climate. My favorite subject is digital marketing. It opens the door for many opportunities in the global market. This was really an important factor for choosing to come here. I want to pursue a career in marketing. I dream about getting my MBA and becoming a professional, designing successful strategies for large businesses, and Cyprus is full of them.
I feel lucky that I have the chance to study abroad. I'm building my future here, where I feel safe. I prefer living quietly.
Thankfully, there are different accommodation facilities to choose from. I don't spend a lot. Stress? Not really, no. I'm studying civil engineering in English. All universities in Cyprus offer programs in English. I've got scientists here who believe in me. My favorite part is the labs, doing simulations in real engineering problems. And I do my work practice next to professionals. Do you know how important this is? In my free time, I walk around the city, taking photos. I love the outdoors.
This is the beautiful island of Cyprus. But now, let's see about the ranking of our university. As I have said earlier, UNIC ranks in the top 4% of the universities globally by Times Higher Education. We are among the best 800 to 1,000 universities. We are among the top 300 universities in Europe. We are the #1 business and economics school in Greece and Cyprus, among the top 100 best universities in Europe. We are number 8 out of the 25 universities in Greece. We're number 11 out of 30 universities in Greece and Cyprus. And we're number 76 in the world in the core area of international outlook. As you will see, we are actually at the same rank as well-known universities such as Florida A&M, Kent State University, Old Dominion University in Virginia, and Universities such as California State, James Madison, they are at lower ranked than University of Nicosia. Additionally, you will compare here with universities all over the world, and you will see that we are at similar ranking, the same ranking as University of Aberdeen, Scotland, Florida State University, George Mason, University of Greenwich, and a lot of other universities in the area and around the world. As I said earlier, our business school is the #1 in Cyprus and Europe, and 300 to 400 all over the world. Distance learning. UNIC has been a pioneer in distance learning for a number of years. We have received 5 stars in QS rating. There are only 14 universities in the world that managed to achieve that. We have 5 stars by QS Intelligence Unit, E-Excellence in Quality by European Association of Distance Learning Universities, and unique certification by the European Foundation for Quality in E-Learning. Therefore, one of the few universities around the world that can really assist people receive an education without having to relocate and without having to actually invest a greater amount as they can afford. Academic recognition. UNIC is recognized and accredited internationally. All our bachelor, master's, and doctoral degrees are accredited by the Republic of Cyprus and are recognized in EU and internationally. The body that has accredited UNIC is the Cyprus Agency of Quality Assurance, and it's actually recognized and listed by the European Quality Assurance Register for Higher Education. In my introduction, I said that we are the largest speaking university in Southern Europe. And as you can see here, we have 6 different schools and 18 different departments. We have the School of Business, we have the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, we have the School of Sciences and Engineering, we have the School of Education, we have the School of Law, and of course our flagship, our medical school. The majority of the programs that you see here in this slide are basically taught in English. Only a few programs in education are taught in Greek because they prepare students for the public schools, for the local population. We have a number of cooperations, of partnerships. We are partners with leading universities all over the world. On this slide, you see that we have relationships with St. George University of London, and this is with our medical school, University of Innsbruck, University of Padova, University of Zagreb, University of Patras, Hellenic Open University, Aristotle University, and a number of universities, as I said, around the world. In our business school, we're not only proud to be ranked among the best universities in the subject area of business and economics, but we are also the leaders in blockchain education. Our accounting department is one of the leading departments in the region, not just in Cyprus. Our medical school is the first and largest medical school in Cyprus. We have a pioneering partnership with St. George's University of London, and students at the medical school have the opportunity for clinical placement in 4 countries. Our medical school has more than 900 students from 58 countries, including the USA, UK, Canada, Australia, and of course, a number of European countries. And our students have placement at top global medical centers. Our Department of Sciences and Engineering, they are involved in cutting-edge research in cybersecurity, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality. Our humanities and social sciences, they have pioneering faculty that research on virtual reality, graphic communication, and art. Additionally, they have been recognized internationally for their curriculum in psychology, which actually meets the requirement of European, American, and British guidelines. Our Law and International Relations Department is considered the leading department in the world on Eastern Mediterranean issues. It's internationally unique, offering competitive legal education, and it's offered in a unique configuration of separate common law, continental law, and mixed law perspectives. Why are we different than other universities in the region? Because we have a very student-focused environment. We actually start working with our students before they even join the university or during their application. We do offer them an Ariston Career Test, which is a test that assists the student in identifying the area that suits them best. We have a very low student-faculty ratio. We have continuous academic support to ensure student success, innovative teaching methods, and of course, we have a career center that will assist the student upon graduation in job search and placement. From the pictures, you see our library, our labs, and our amphitheaters. We have a more than 80,000 square meters campus. We have the third biggest library in Cyprus. We have extensive lab infrastructure. Actually, we have 85 labs and studios, more than 5,000 square meters of labs, latest technology biomedical labs for clinical skills, anatomy, histology, molecular biology, and more. Fully equipped TV production studio. Additionally, the University of Nicosia is a very smart investment, as I have said previously. Let's see some numbers. The university has a lot lower cost compared to the UK and the Netherlands. We offer top quality education, which is equal or better with a number of universities in the UK, Netherlands, EU, and the USA. Don't forget that we are among the top 4% universities and the top 300 universities in Europe, and number 8 among Greek universities. Following the Brexit, the cost of study in British university has significantly increased for international students. And in many cases now, it's very restrictive to international students coming from all over the world. The total cost of attendance at the University of Nicosia, taking into account tuition, housing, and cost of living, is significantly lower than the UK, but many other European countries. Now we can see the comparison here, studying in the UK, London, studying in Amsterdam, and studying at UNIC. I think numbers speak for themselves. But there are more reasons to study at the University of Nicosia. Actually, we have, if we take for an example, in Dutch universities or other European universities, 1 out of 3 graduates, they drop out after the first year. Students must find their own private accommodation, where we make sure that every single student that comes to the university is assisted in finding accommodation either at our own residences, or we have the accommodation office that will work with the student until the student is placed in a unit of his or her own preferences. Everything within walking distance from the university. And you will see in a while that the student residences at the University of Nicosia are not only just 2 minutes walk, but they look more than 5-star hotels rather than student residences. The residences are also located in the very popular area of Ngome, very close to the university, with a very rich student life. Now, I would like to ask our regional counselor for Africa, Mrs. Andrea Andreu, to give you a short introduction to her work in Africa and her relationship, not only to the existing students, but to our alumni as well. Andrea?
Sorry. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Okay, my name is Andrea Andreu. I'm a regional recruitment counselor for Africa at the University of Nicosia. Today, I'll talk to you a little bit about our African community on campus in Cyprus and about our African community in Africa. All right, as you can see on this map, you see where we're having students from. We have students from West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, and North Africa. Our students, they are coming from more than 100 locations across Africa. Of course, at the University of Nicosia, we have our African Society. It's one of the biggest societies on campus. During the academic year, our African students, they come together, they organize different events on campus. They organize events like around Cyprus. They go for different trips around Cyprus as well. And of course, they organize the African Night on campus. The African Night, I must say, is one of the most colorful events of the year. Our students, they bring their tradition, their culture on campus. They show us their traditional clothes, their food, they cook for us, different acting, their traditional dances. So it's really lively while we have this event, and we're so pleased to see the African culture on campus as well. I would like to mention here not only about the students on campus, but also the students that they study online with our distance learning degrees. These students, their online course is completely online. They study from Africa. And what they do, they come during the graduation week. They come to Cyprus, they meet their classmates, their professors, and they all together, they are having fun, of course, during the graduation dinner as well. Of course, new students, they can join the African Society at the beginning of each academic year. So they will meet new students and old students as well. Of course, in Africa, we host different events as well. We do seminars, graduation dinners. We do cocktails. On these pictures, you'll see the latest event we had in Nigeria, in Lagos. We invited all the Nigerian graduates to come all together to have a beautiful night. We have beautiful meal, we had entertainers as well. And the aim of this event, it was basically to see them again, to bring them together, to network again, and of course to know how the University of Nicosia had an impact in their career and in their success. So we're looking forward to more events like this in the future and in more other countries, of course. And now, of course, I would like to talk a little bit about our representatives in Africa. As you can see on this map, we have representatives in 16 countries, in West Africa, East Africa, North and South Africa, and in Central Africa as well. Our representatives, basically their role is to represent the University of Nicosia, give information to students, help them with the visa procedure, with the admission procedure if it's needed, and whatever the student needs locally to be assisted by our representatives. If you don't see your country on this map, you should always communicate with the offices, with the advisors of the University of Nicosia, because we are working daily on our representative network in Africa, and I'm sure we can give you our best connection to help you with whatever you need locally. So now I would like to introduce one of our students from Nigeria, Juliet. Juliet is studying with us human biology, and she would like to share with you like a little bit more information about her student life in Cyprus and in the University of Nicosia. Hello, Juliet.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ajurogene Juliet Waneka. I'm from Nigeria and I study at the University of Nicosia Human Biology. I'm currently in my second year of my bachelor's degree program. It is a prestige to study at this university because it is ranked amongst the top universities in Europe and the world at large. It is another point of attraction actually is the Erasmus programs they offer, which basically allows you to travel to different countries and just explore different cultures as well. But speaking of culture, moving from Nigeria to Cyprus to study has allowed me to view the world from a different lens. It's allowed me to just explore and just understand various cultures outside from Africa. On another note, UNIC is in fact an extremely unique school because both academic and non-academic staffs are not only competent but also extremely professional. Take, for example, there are assigned student ambassadors that are present at the start of every academic session to basically welcome the new students and to make them feel more adjusted to the system as well. And the university is also extremely hospitable to students from all over the world, making them a multicultural and diverse school. For example, there is an African society actually that's present to basically organize new events and to take care of the new students and make them feel more welcome and support them in their time in Cyprus. And the same goes for other nationals as well. Finally, Cyprus as a country has been an absolute blessing to my life. And that's not just because of the trips to the magnificent beaches, the mountainsides, and even experiencing the exotic foods, but it's also because of the lifelong friendships that I've formed here, and because of even the deep and life-changing conversations that I've had with absolute strangers. And we can't forget about the feeling of safety and genuine security that comes with living here, because the crime rate in Cyprus is extremely low as well. It has been an absolute pleasure living in Cyprus and studying in the University of Nicosia. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Juliet. Now I would like to introduce my colleague Aphrodite Patsea. Aphrodite, she's an international admissions officer. She will share with you about information about the student life and the residences as well.
Thank you, Andrea. Hello, everyone. I'd like to share some information about the university experience. Okay, so let's start. So what is this experience about? It's about our modern campus. She is located in Bosking and Gumi. We have 20 modern university buildings, hotel-like unique residencies, more than 70 restaurants and shops within walking distance, and of course, abundance of activities and sports for a vibrant student experience. As you can see on the map, can we go back, please? Perfect, thank you. So as you can see on the map, every single building is close to each other. So every building has 2 minutes walking distance from the main building. And let's move on. Here are some photos of the university. On the left, you can see the architecture building. In the middle, this is the main basically building. And of course, our medical school's library. Okay, let's move on to unique residences, which are possibly the best student residences in Europe. They redefine modern student living. We have a total of 860 rooms, 3 complexes, 6 UN Triangle, that are among the most stunning student residences ever constructed in Europe. 6 has been also nominated for the European Prize for Contemporary Architecture, the Mies van der Rohe Award. All our buildings are 2-minute walk to the central unique campus buildings. They have very affordable rates that includes fully furnished and equipped rooms with private bathroom, kitchenette and balcony. They also have utilities included, such as electricity, water, broadband internet, and cable TV. And of course, a set of amenities such as 24-hour reception, their own gym, study room, laundry room, and so on. Here are the 3 buildings, 6 UN Triangle. Let's watch a video about them. Okay, moving on to student life, which is basically an unforgettable social experience that is characterized by community interaction, diversity, and fun. Unique September orientation program is also organized, has also events and activities such as day trips, concerts and festivals, parties and theme nights, competitions, charity bazaars, student clubs, and alumni reunions. We also offer fitness facilities for those who would like to stay fit and healthy on campus. So we have our own UFit Fitness Center, which will help you fit and healthy. We have brand new state-of-the-art equipment, innovative classes, experienced instructors and trainers. You're going to have professional guidance by health and sports science specialists. And of course, our students who basically live at unique residences also have free access to UFit Express gyms. Of course, our athletes have the opportunity to do their sports at the university. We offer competitive university sports. Our teams regularly compete in European University Championships, and the students can choose to participate in competitive or recreational sports as well as various sports clubs. Now, we prepare our students for a global career, and of course, our alumni are excelling in this. So here are some scores, basically. How do we prepare our students for a successful global career? So 90.3% of unique graduates are employed within 18 months after they complete their undergraduate degree. Here are some scores based on each school. As you can see, they're pretty high results. School of Business 93%, School of Education 80.14%, and so on. And last but not least, 99.4% of unique medical school graduates have been offered position at over 200 medical centers around the world, such as the UK, the USA, Canada, Israel, Ireland, Malta, Cyprus, and many, many more countries. So I would like now to introduce my colleague, Mr. Janos, who is a marketing and recruitment coordinator. Janos, over to you.
Thank you, Aphrodite, and thank you everyone for joining us today. We will now see what the IGC is and how you can benefit from it. The IGC, International Gateway Center, enables international students to have a smooth integration into their degree programs. The University of Nicosia and Camino Global Education have established a unique partnership through the International Gateway Center, expanding the academic support and opportunities for all international students studying at our university's first-class educational facilities in Cyprus. The IGC focuses on student success through a higher level of support for international students during their studies at the University of Nicosia. Through the IGC, international students transitioning to our university programs and courses will benefit from additional English language and academic skill support, as well as dedicated support for the complete student experience. Academic and language support for our international students. For those students who do not qualify for direct entry into the university, the IGC will enable them in studying through a combination of direct entry and preparation courses. The IGC offers support to students who do not meet the university's minimum English language requirements, for example, IELTS 6 for undergraduate programs of study. This support comes in the form of intensive English foundation courses. Students who possess a high school leaving certificate but do not have the necessary grades or other requirements for regular admission can join the university programs and at the same time receive additional support from the IGC in the form of lectures, seminars, tutorials, workshops, laboratory work, and peer group learning, all these happening at the same time with their regular courses. Now, what the IGC means for our students and our representatives. The IGC has been designed to deliver pathway support for the students who have not qualified for direct entry into the university. As it concerns our representatives, they will be able to recruit international students for our university in two streams, either through direct entry into the university's bachelor and postgraduate programs, or through entry through the IGC pathway for those students who do not qualify for the university's direct entry. Here, we can see how it works. The student admission pathway. This is an example for entry into an undergraduate program. As we can see on the left side of this diagram, with an IELTS score 6 and above and a high school leaving certificate 15 out of 20 and above, or the equivalent score based on your educational system, direct entry can be achieved to the undergraduate program. On the other hand, and as we can see in the middle of the diagram, with an IELTS score 6 and above and a high school leaving certificate less than 15 out of 20, IGC support will be provided for 1 semester and at the same time with the studies of the student. On the right side, we can see that with an IELTS score less than 6 and or a high school leaving certificate less than 15 out of 20, IGC support will be given again for 1 or 2 semesters, depending on the English placement test results, and again, at the same time with the studies of the student. I would like to thank you again for joining us today, and I will now hand over to my colleague Panagiotis for the admissions procedure.
Thank you, Janos. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today again. Just a quick reminder before I proceed with my presentation that we will be answering your questions in the end. So feel free to type your questions in the comment section, and we will try to get through all of them later on. Now, I will be discussing about the admission procedure, the requirements, application procedure, visa and pre-arrival assistance that we offer, as well as scholarship opportunities that students have here at the university. Starting from the admission requirements, as you can see here, for bachelor degrees, we request your high school living certificate grades or equivalent qualification depending on the country that someone is coming from. So, for example, someone coming from Nigeria, since we're talking about Africa, we request their WAEC or NECO. If they're coming from South Africa, National Senior Certificate, etc. And an English qualification is also required in order to be accepted into the program. For direct entry into any of our programs, we request IELTS 6.0 or above, and any other qualifications that you might have is also accepted to be submitted to the for evaluation. For master or doctoral degrees, as you can see here, we also need some extra documents. Except for your bachelor degree and transcript, for example, for master programs, we also need 2 reference letters, a CV, a personal statement, and for doctoral applicants, we need your master's degree and transcripts, as well as a research proposal. All in all, as you can see here, we require the admission documents that I just mentioned, a copy of your passport, €55 application fee, a completed application form, and also a consent and health forms, which we will provide for you to fill out. Now, talking about the student visa procedure, which is the second step of the whole process, since once you will be accepted into the program, you will be required to go through a visa procedure to get your student visa to come to Cyprus. Now, it's important to note that students from abroad do not apply for the student visas in our embassies or consulates abroad. They just need to gather a set of documents, attest them a specific way, and then send them to us here in Cyprus, and we apply at the migration department here in Cyprus on their behalf. They will be guided through the whole process from our experienced staff. They will receive step-by-step instructions on their acceptance letter, so they will know exactly what they need to do, which documents they need to gather, and how to attest them. Important to note that once the visa is ready, the university will collect it for you, and then we will send it to you so you can make your flight arrangements to come to Cyprus to travel. As long as you submit the necessary documents and the correct paperwork, then the visa is 100% guaranteed. Regarding scholarships and financial aid, the University of Nicosia offers scholarships and financial aid to full-time students in a variety of forms. We offer a wide variety of scholarships, academic merit scholarships, athletic scholarships, financial aid, unique academic family scholarships, as well as on-campus work-study program. For most of these scholarships, you just need to submit a scholarship application along with any supporting documentation, and we will just let you know how we can help after the evaluation. Now, we will love to hear some from our alumni, Mivon, which will be talking to you a little bit more about her experience here at UNIC.
Hello everyone, I hope you're keeping safe during this time. My name is Mivon Alasia from Lagos, Nigeria, and I am an ex-student of the University of Nicosia, Cyprus. I'm currently a marketing and communications specialist, and I work for a tech company here in Lekki, Lagos, as a marketing and communications lead. Now, my experience with the University of Nicosia was absolutely amazing. I did my second degree there. I did masters in digital media and communication with specialization in marketing, advertising, and public relations, and that basically sets the foundation for me to go on to become a specialist and an expert in my field. I also had some of the best first work experiences that started my career. I had great lecturers that were willing to put me through and support me all through my education. And even after I left school, the experience with the school itself, with the staff, the students, the people was amazing. Accommodation, everything is pretty easy. And basically the staff at University of Nicosia, they are always available and always ready to put you through things. Even we also have like a great African community there that also supports all African students that come in. So you will never be alone, and you'll never be left on your own to figure things out. There's always great support from the school, the community, and everybody around you. So I would recommend University of Nicosia over and over again, whether you want to do a bachelor's degree, master's degree, or even a PhD. It's a great place to go experience the culture, the people, all the opportunities that come with it, the work placement programs, the fantastic program that come with studying in a European university and all of that. So I would say University of Nicosia is a great place, and I had the best time of my life, and my experience there also changed my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Mivon. Great to hear from you again. On your screen now, you can see the contact details of the university. So feel free to get in touch with us if there's anything you need, any questions that you may have. You can also visit our website, and on the top right corner, there's an Apply Now button, which you can click and then fill in your details, which will automatically create an online account for you. That way you can ask for any help that you might need, or upload any documents, complete the online application form. An advisor will be assigned specifically to each one that creates an account, and they will be getting in touch with you either via email or telephone to help you throughout the way. So feel free to get in touch with us, and we'll be more than happy to help. As I said before, we will be going through your questions that you typed in the comment section now. I will ask Andrea, our Regional Counselor for Africa, to join me in case there are any Africa-specific questions that she is an expert with. And let's just start. Let's go through them one by one. I will be reading them out loud first, and then moving forward with the answer. So the first question is, I would ask about details of artificial intelligence, whether it's available, online studying cost, certificate power. At the moment, unfortunately, there's not a specific program for artificial intelligence. However, there are courses through our data science and computer science program, which cover artificial intelligence as well. Prices for those programs are approximately €9,500 per year. All of this can also be found on our website as well. Not only the prices and fees, all the programs that we offer more than 100 programs of study. So I would definitely urge you to visit our website as well and get a more detailed information about the program that you might be interested in. Raad is asking that he wants to study PhD in hospitality. That's a great choice. We do offer that, so we'd be more than happy to assist you. Feel free to get in touch with us, and we'll provide you with more information on how to proceed with your application. Another question is whether someone can apply with a national diploma. The answer is yes. A national diploma is considered a higher qualification than a high school certificate or WAEC that is accepted from Nigeria or any other similar countries that offer the same qualifications. So yes, you can apply with your national diploma. Just keep in mind that if you do apply with your WAEC, for example, and get accepted based on that, you can use your national diploma to do a credit transfer and perhaps not have to study the whole duration of the program. If you apply directly with your national diploma, then it can be used for a credit transfer evaluation. You will be accepted solely based on that. More questions? I can see that we have people here from Bangladesh. Thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure talking to everyone. HB Hridoy, I want to study at your university. Again, we'll be more than happy to have you. Either get in touch with us with the contact details that I've shown before, or go on our website and create an account, and we'll be getting in touch with you within 24 hours to help you throughout the way. Cynthia is asking that she mentions that she wants to study nursing. Again, one of our finest programs. We'll be more than happy to have you. So feel free to follow the instructions I gave before. Cynthia is also asking whether she can still apply for the September intake. Yes, of course, the intake is still available. The semester starts in late September, so there's plenty of time still. If there are inquirers here interested, prospective students that have not received their high school grades yet and will be receiving them at a later date, there's no need to worry. You can still apply and provide us with your qualifications at the later date, or apply later on when you receive your qualifications. It's entirely up to you. As I said, there's still plenty of time. When is the admission deadline for fall? as I mentioned before, plenty of time. However, since you will be going through a student visa procedure as well, it's always preferable to apply as soon as possible. So if you have all your qualifications, it's advisable to apply from now, since you will be required to gather a set of documents and attest in a specific way, and then send them to us here in Cyprus to apply for your visa. The student visa evaluation itself takes some time, so please feel free to do that as soon as possible. My recommendation would be definitely at least a month or a month and a half prior to the start of the program. I would recommend you to have already been accepted into the program, so you can move on to your visa procedure. Moving along, recommendation letters from Nadia. Should the recommendation letters be from professors? It's preferable that your recommendation letters are academic. However, we do accept recommendation letters from work as well. So preferably academic. However, it's not mandatory. Arslan is asking whether there's an opportunity to get admission without IELTS or TOEFL. Unfortunately, IELTS or TOEFL, and generally an English proficiency certificate, is a requirement now in order to be accepted into to the university. Students that are from countries that they're English-speaking countries and their education system is in English, we do not ask for an IELTS or TOEFL or any English certificate for that matter. However, it's always preferable to submit one in order to be accepted to the university and then go through the student visa procedure, since the application for visa also passes through the Ministry of Education for approval as well. As my lovely colleague Andrea mentioned before, and Julie's question, do you offer online courses? Yes, we do. Our lovely director, Mrs. Ria, also mentioned the high rankings that the university has for online education. Andrea mentioned the possibilities to study online as well. We have distance learning programs that you can choose from, and you can do your degree completely online. And that's one of the main benefits of the university as well. And if you do feel like you want to visit Cyprus and the university, you do have the opportunity, as Andrea said before, to visit Cyprus during your graduation ceremony, to meet with your professors, with your fellow students, and also see Cyprus as well. And the last question that we have here is Clean Way, who wants to study blockchain. He's from Morocco. That's one of our best programs, highest ranking programs that we have, is the Master in Digital Currency with regards to blockchain technologies. The University of Nicosia is ranked #1 in the world in digital currency and in blockchain technologies in general. So that's definitely a great choice. And again, as I said, feel free to get in touch with us, and we will explain exactly what you need to do and how to proceed with an application. So I think we've gone through all the questions. Andrea, if there's something that you would like to mention as well, feel free.
Yeah, I would like to add something about the English qualification. Students that they already have IGCSE, O-levels, and they have English, an English course, they don't need to provide IELTS or TOEFL. But I get it right?
Precisely, yeah. That is correct. Countries like Zimbabwe, for example, they have A-levels or O-levels there. And so once you have your English language grade, we can accept that directly. There's no need to go and take a different test. That's absolutely correct. Thank you, Andrea. If there's any more questions, please feel free to type them in the comment section. We will be more than happy to answer them. We still have a few minutes, so feel free to type your questions. And again, if there's any information that you need, or you want to ask about a specific program or anything for that matter regarding the university, feel free to contact us either through email or telephone. You can again visit our website and fill in your details there, and we will be in touch with you within 24 hours to help you out in any way possible. And again, If there aren't any more questions, I'll just leave it to Andrea to say goodbye to everyone. It was a pleasure talking to everyone today, and we really do hope that you get in touch, and we'll be waiting to hear from you to give you all the assistance you may need. Thank you from me again.
Thank you, Panagiotis. I would like to add one more thing here about the admission procedure of the University of Nicosia. It's one of the quickest admissions, I think, from many universities around the world. Because if you complete your application, if you pay your application fee, for a bachelor degree, we need just 2 working days to tell you the outcome of the evaluation. For masters, we need 4 to 5 working days. I believe the University of Nicosia can be one of the quickest when it comes to the admission, Panagiotis. It's very important for the students to know that. Also, we are open to receive applications for fall and for spring next year as well. All right, I would like to thank you for joining today. It was really nice seeing you being part of this open day. Thank you for your questions. Thank you, my colleagues, for this amazing open day, and we'll see you soon.